Good morning, morning breathers, and welcome to our little corner of the world we call Morning Breath. That feels good, doesn't it, Nick? That feels
Sure
just
does.
to start your day with a
Just get it out there.
yeah, eat that frog.
Eat that frog.
I'm your host, Tim Elliott. We're joined in studio by producer Nick.
Good
Still
morning.
haven't come up with a name for you yet, Nick.
That's all right.
It's not high on my priority right now, but someday it'll come. It'll just boom. I deem thee something.
Something was super producer for what, one day?
You got one day, and
Got a day.
We just went away with that.
well, here's the thing. All hell broke loose after that.
It sure did.
So I don't think we're going to go back there. I don't think that's your fault. I don't think anything about that, but superstitious, karma, whatever. We're not going with super producer.
We have the ability to avoid it, so we will.
I think
There you
that
go.
is the I had two super producers before you.
Yeah.
Worked. For whatever
Me
reason.
not so well.
For whatever reason, you're a very fine producer. One might call you
It's got to come naturally, or don't
Yeah.
force it.
Yeah,
Don't force it.
There's something that one could call you, but
There's something one could call it.
I'm not sure what that is yet. It'll come to me.
Kind of like Harry Potter. That though, what's it? That shall not be named. He who shall not be named. Voldemort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We also have Boss Man Matt.
Sup.
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 Sup. Good morning, Jim. I just turned around over my shoulder, and the first person I saw was Jimmy Arnold.
Jimmy's in there early usually.
Okay.
I think we need to take just a moment. Darth Vader died yesterday.
Yeah. Let's just start with that.
I think we have to have a moment.
I am your father.
Luke.
Did
I
that?
am your father?
Did that guy had a voice?
Yeah, he did.
Just an incredible voice in,
Yes.
in a lot of iconic films.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop to name them all.
No, I was trying to think
Field of
this
Dreams.
morning. Field of Dreams, Star Wars. I mean, he wasn't even in Star Wars. He's just the voice of Darth
Just the
Vader.
voice.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, and I can't think of any others. There's a ton.
There is.
Lion King.
Lion King.
He was in some funny ones, and there was a story on it. He was one of 26 actors, I think, to get a Tony, a Grammy, an Oscar, and there's one more. What else would there be? Big ones. Tony, Oscar, Grammy, something else.
Nobel Peace Prize.
No. All those shows where the actors and
Screen Actors Guild.
yeah, I can look it up, but he was one of 26 to get all four of those. Although the Emmy was, I think, if I didn't mention Emmy, it's
Jim
an
says
Emmy.
Golden Globe.
That must be it.
Yeah, there you go. So he was in all the Star Wars stuff: Lion King, Field of Dreams, Hunt for Red October, Warning Shot. Never heard of that. Agent X. I'm trying to just scroll through his resume here.
He's in like 80 films or something.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
there's a ton. He's on TV
a lot of stuff.
shows.
just an iconic voice. The voice that everybody would love. I would love to have that voice. Just a deep.
How did I forget The Sandlot? That's one of the greatest movies ever.
I'm not sure I watched
He
it.
was the
He was the neighbor
neighbor.
in The Sandlot. Sandlot's a great movie.
Well, all right. I've heard you talk about great movies before. One being The Avengers. So I
liked
so I
it.
made
I'm
myself.
not gonna call it a great movie.
I
but
walked.
liked
I
it.
did watch that the other night.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
I was, I watched it, and then after I was done, I thought, why did I just spend time watching that movie?
Yeah, they're not short movies either.
No. I could see who's the main character.
Well, there's Iron Man, Captain
Iron
America.
Man. Iron Man. He's funny. Whatever his name is, I forget his name.
Yeah. Well, it's
Robert
Downey Jr.
Jeez, I just had a brain
Yeah,
part too.
he's funny. The poor lady in that series all these guys have these great big fun tools that they get to use. Hulk is huge, and Captain America's got this shield.
Right.
The poor lady, and I really don't know who she was, but she had a pistol. They're fighting off these massive drone things that are coming from this portal. And
If you think too hard about
she's
it,
got
the
a
whole
pistol.
premise falls apart. So don't go too deep into the.
She got a pistol, and she's knocking them down with that
Yeah,
thing. So it
she's
must be
good.
a hell of a good pistol.
Well, Hawkeye's got just bow and arrow, so
An endless supply.
an endless
of bow and
supply
arrow.
of bow and arrow.
It was oddly enough, he had like 26 in there, and he shot, I don't know, 80 or 90 of those critters.
Yeah. Well, because he's good at it. That's
Yeah.
what he's got. It's the tool, and you use the tools you got.
I guess, but, and he did run out once, and then suddenly, if you recall, suddenly more appeared in his little arrow pouch.
Quiver.
Quit.
Quiver.
You know the names of this stuff.
No, it's an arrow. That's what, right?
Okay.
Nick, back me up here. It's a quiver. That's where you keep your
That's
arrows.
where you keep your arrows? Okay. So his quiver suddenly got refilled.
That happens.
I don't know how that happened.
Well, they also regenerate limbs if they, things happen.
Yeah. So I don't know. It is not my kind of movie. So one down.
So
What's the other one I have to
So the
watch?
Avengers is good.
Just Iron Man.
You
by
would
itself.
like Iron Man,
Okay.
the movie by itself.
Okay.
Is pretty funny. And Deadpool.
Iron
so
Man
Deadpool is a
and
whole
Deadpool.
different kind of thing. Deadpool is not going to be in the Avengers.
I'm not going to like that. Or
Oh,
no, I
you will like
that.
Deadpool, but it is a whole different. It's a different thing.
I have to
It's a
write it
different
down
kind of
again.
superhero movie.
Because I wrote it down
Yeah.
and I left it around my house so I'd remember what it was. Because
Yeah.
obviously I don't ever remember.
Right. So you'd like Iron Man, and well, I think you would.
I thought I was supposed to watch this one I just did.
The Avengers is good, but that's you got to kind of be deeper into the universe for that to
There's like a whole way to watch all
yeah,
the movies like in a series.
in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I've done because I'm weird that way.
So Iron Man should be number one.
Iron Man and Deadpool.
1 and 2. Watch
Yeah,
those.
I think you'd like Deadpool more than Iron Man, but Iron Man's pretty good.
But if I'm supposed to watch it, if I'm supposed to watch it in a
Oh
certain way,
no, you don't have to.
I'm skipping a bunch. If I
well,
go that, all right.
you don't need to. There's like 28 movies. You don't want to watch them.
This isn't going to happen, guys. You know it's not going to
No.
happen.
Just pick either Iron Man 1 or Deadpool 1.
Okay. I will. I won't give up. But Avengers.
Deadpool will surprise you. It is not like it's not like any superhero movie you've seen before.
Okay. Well, then I might be more intrigued. But this Avengers thing,
Yeah, well, you tried. I'm proud of you.
I did try.
I am proud.
Patty said, "What are you doing?" I don't know. I think I'm supposed to watch this show.
To be honest, I'm glad you watched it, but Avengers was not the one I would have picked for you to watch.
Well, it was on FX.
Right? Yeah.
So I watched it.
Yeah.
I said, I think I'm supposed to watch this.
Yeah. Deadpool's not going to be on FX.
All right.
A lot of swearing.
Sometimes FX has movies that are unedited.
Yeah, I know, and they may. I don't know. They might show Deadpool, but
IFC too.
there's
but
a lot
probably
of
not.
a lot of violence, a lot of cussing.
I think I have to buy that or rent it from Amazon or something.
So it's on a couple different. It might be on Netflix. It was. I'm not sure if it is. Do you have Netflix?
I do.
Well, it might be there.
One of those two.
Yeah,
Okay.
Iron Man probably not.
I'll
but-
look. I'll look for that. So the Southeast Iowa Video Network, we are sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC, because they're everywhere, and they're heading south.
I think so.
They're going. They're just multiplying,
They're taking over the world.
taking over this part of the world.
Yeah.
And the Morning Breath crew, the three of us, are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Willie.
Willie.
Thanks, Willie. All the gangs over at there at the Hy-Vee. Deadpool is an anti-hero. Ray, what the holy heck does that mean?
You have to watch it.
All right, Ray, you can't give that stuff away. I'm still
Oh, that he didn't give anything away there.
still don't know anything about this stuff.
He is not your typical superhero.
All right. So Deadpool's an actual character.
Yeah, yeah.
I just thought it was the name of the show,
No, that's his name.
like Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Or like Madonna. Deadpool.
Yeah. Deadpool is his name.
Pool's his last name, or Deadpool's his whole name?
Deadpool is his whole name. That's it. One word. That's it.
Uber producer Nick. That's a possibility. Uber Nick.
Uber Nick.
I'm gonna let that marinate. I don't turn around enough, I think.
Yeah.
Where were you holding out? You were holding out on me. I was just talking about stuff.
James Earl Jones movies, and I'm just kind of all over the place this morning.
Well, we somehow got through yesterday. I thought it was great fun to keep John on the edge of a seat.
Yeah. He couldn't hold it anymore, though.
I wished I would have remembered to talk about me watching Avengers before I got into that. But I think he was ready to explode.
He was.
I think he was ready to walk out almost.
Well, I think you're close.
I mean, he actually literally got, I think, kind of mad at me. But, you know.
Yeah, it's all right.
It was fun.
He got it out.
I woke up and that was what I thought. I'm going to see how long I can go. And not even knowing John was coming. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be fun regardless.
I could have rolled with it.
I could have done the whole show.
Yeah.
But I don't know that Paula would have let me do that.
I know. Yeah,
Others.
especially the Cyclone fans. They were all about it. Came across this. So I'm not a big traveler. I know you travel some.
Yeah, I like to go to like Ainsworth and
Yeah.
Riverside.
Well, you go to like the islands. And,
Oh, yeah.
So you can go to Uganda. You got this one?
No, I just thinking of something else I was going to bring. But
Oh.
hopefully I remember to bring it tomorrow.
Would you pay $800 for a 1 hour observing mountain gorillas in the wild in Uganda? So first of all, you have to get to Uganda. You have to stay in Uganda, and then $800 an hour, and you can observe mountain gorillas.
Well, me personally,
Yeah.
I probably would not. I would go do that, but I would not want to. I mean, I suppose you got to pay somebody $800 to get to where the gorillas are.
I suspect you have to pay a lot to get to Uganda in the first place.
Well,
but
yeah, sure. I think it'd be very interesting to go watch the gorillas, but
$800 an hour.
$800 is
An hour.
That's a lot.
And they might be sleeping when you get there.
You never know. Are you guaranteed to see? Wild gorillas?
It didn't say. I just saw a trip for if you want an adventure trip, $800 an hour to go watch gorillas in Uganda.
It'd be really, really interesting. But let's just say I win the Powerball tonight.
Yeah. Would you?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
going.
All right. So resources aren't a problem. Would you go watch them anyway?
Yeah.
Would you?
If I had $1 billion, yeah, I'd go.
So there's a show on HBO right now. It's a series, Chimp Crazy.
Okay.
So think Lion King, or not Lion King, Tiger King.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Tiger King?
Yeah.
I remember watching that.
Yeah, that was the COVID
Carol
show.
Baskins.
What's that?
Carol Baskins.
Yes. So think that. So there's this lady that loves chimpanzees. She was part of a group that had a bunch of chimpanzees. PETA came in and took away her chimpanzees, except for one, which she hid and stole and kept in her basement.
That a girl.
Yeah. And anyway, this whole series is about this lady that is just crazy about chimps. And she might just be crazy in general. I'm not sure. But anyway, this whole thing. But then they were talking about other people that had chimpanzees as pets, and they treat them like humans, and they live in the house, and they wear diapers, and they eat supper with them, the whole thing. And then occasionally they'll rip your face off.
Yeah, because that's what wild animals can do.
And one lady had a friend come over to her house, and they ripped her face off. The chimp did. Another one had her daughter go check on the ape in the basement, and it didn't kill her, but dang near
Just
did.
beat the heck out of her.
And then the cops had to come and shoot it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway,
Wild animals are wild animals. I would stay very safe distance away.
But if you talk to these people, they're like, no, they're just like children.
Yeah.
Except for children don't rip your face
I've
off.
yet to see that happen
So
with a kid.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a point where, nobody else deserves that but the person that's hiding that animal, that wild animal.
Well, she
But
kept
the kid doesn't deserve it, a neighbor doesn't deserve it, so that person should be thrown in jail.
What PETA did, and whatever, I'm not going to get into all that crap, right? But they turned it over to this sanctuary in Florida, and there's this like sanctuary, and there's like big wide open green spaces and all this stuff, and she kept it in the basement because she loved it.
God, it's not fair to the chimp either. At all.
So, but it didn't rip her face off. Although she went to another place and a friend had another chimp, and it did attack her, and she lost part of her ear.
But she thought that was, it was okay.
She said it was her fault.
Delusional.
Yeah.
The opposite of demure. We have never talked about that word yet.
Demure.
Demure.
Yeah. Well. Anyway,
Apparently that's all the rage right
be
now.
careful with your chimps,
Yeah.
kids.
Don't be keeping chimps.
They're cute until they're
This
not.
is why I just don't think anything belongs indoors. I know you got Bob.
Bob got out the other night. He didn't know what to do, so he just sat there. He got out the front door, walked down the little patio, and looked around like, all right, now what?
This is odd.
Yeah, so I just picked him up and brought him back
I
in.
kind of like it inside.
Yeah, Bob's got a pretty good life. Bob's doing okay.
Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, 7:31. We better take a break, huh, Nick?
Let's go for it.
All right, we'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Good morning back. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Morning Breath. Matt and I were just discussing what episode we're on, because I look at my information sheet and it says 150, which is somewhat monumental.
Yeah.
But Matt thinks the count is off.
I think
he wants to get to 150, so he typed 150.
Thinking about 150 coming up, and then I typed it, and I think it's like 145. Tomorrow might be 175, though. And whenever you want to have a party, we'll just call it 200.
Okay.
Because at this point, I have no idea where we're
I
at.
don't know. I liked having the running total. I'm sure nobody out there knows. I don't even know why you would want to, how you'd figure out when we were on and when we weren't.
I could go back and recount. The videos are all on Facebook.
All of them are still there.
Hell yeah. I don't want to do that, but I could.
Can you put somebody on that?
Yeah, I got people. Hey, go count my videos.
Katie. When you have 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, it might take a few more minutes than that.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Well, anyway, we're back, and we don't know what episode it is.
I think it's like 44, 45.
We're going to say
46.
144, 145. You've been around for part of that, Nick.
I was started on the 100th.
Yeah, right. You were there that week, right?
I was off for a week, something like that.
Yep. It's all coming back. It seems like a long time ago.
I know. February 5th. I know that.
I know that's when we started.
Yeah. Ray reminds us that Elvis had a chimp,
Okay.
and it liked to smoke cigarettes and lift women's skirts at parties.
I do remember there
I
being
kinda do
him
too.
having a chimp now.
Yeah.
But I don't remember it liking bourbon.
No, he said he likes bourbon. He was mean drunk, and the chimp got so mean they had to double cage him at Graceland, so it didn't rip somebody's face off.
It probably could. Their
Oh, yeah.
things are stronger than
I
heck.
know they are.
And they look really cute, right?
Until they don't.
Until
They're ripping
your face off. Imagine the strength of your fingers to get in there and just say,
Bob is not going to rip my face off.
in his best day, Bob is not going to do that.
He can scratch me. I got a few little scratch marks, but I think I'll recover.
You antagonized him, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I got to. Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing I was going to say there that was going to make me look good, so I'm just going to stop right there. I'm just going to stop.
Because we need to avoid PETA coming in, breaking down your doors for antagonizing Bob.
Poor guy. I cut his nuts
Okay, we have
off.
some
He
fun
can
facts that
scratch
you
me.
have found for us. I don't know that I've taken the time to read about all this, but there's some really cool stuff on here. So is anything...
Well, there's some interesting ones. And again, I think I told you, but so we may have done some of these before. I can't remember, but we're going to do them again.
I don't remember these, but that doesn't mean we didn't do them.
If a car could drive upward, it would take about an hour to reach space. Space is like 62 miles.
Yeah, it's not that far.
It just seems like space is way out. I mean, that's where James Earl Jones and Darth Vader were in space.
Well, they're
Seemed
way
like a
up
long
high.
ways away.
They're way up higher. What's his name? Elon Musk. He just gets to the edge of space and turns around.
Well, right, but 62 miles. That doesn't. I mean, that's like
It's not that far.
it's like here to what? Cedar Rapids,
Burlington.
Burlington. From here to Burlington, you're in space.
Yeah, and you get to go there way faster because there's no speed limits.
There's no
in the
speed
air.
limits when you go straight up.
You go straight up. You can go as fast as you want.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I haven't even read this yet. Ray says, I think the first successful face transplant was a person that had their face ripped off by a chimp.
Well, I read about somebody that had a face transplant just this morning, and it's being received very well. They put a new eye in as well.
Yeah.
And the eye is getting blood, but the person can't see yet, but it's all looking very impressive. It did not say
How their face was removed. in
that
the
their
first
face
place.
was how or why. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, back to this.
Ray, you just, I don't know, you light up my world sometimes. The average person spends about 6 months waiting at red lights in their lifetime. 6 months.
Yeah, probably not in our towns, but
Well, no, you're right. But there are certainly some that I try and avoid, not in this town, others, because I swear they're the longest lights in the state of Iowa.
yeah, that's the problem when there's nobody the other way and you're just sitting there and it's just like, come on. But speaking of which, red lights, UPS drivers will make a left turn only 10% of the time. Almost always they'll only make right turns. A lot of time and gas is wasted waiting for left turn signals. It also helps curtail accidents.
There's somebody at UPS that says that's some kind of an engineer or mathematician or something that studied this and said, we can't do this.
You know, I suppose when you got, tens of thousands of trucks on the road, every little bit for every truck makes a big difference.
Think about that.
Yeah. An average household has 300,000 items in it.
No wonder it takes so long to pack up and move.
300,000.
Jeez.
American kids make up 3.7% of the world's children, but they have almost half of all toys in children's books. I'm not surprised about that.
Yeah. Yep. Apparently 3:44 a.m. is the most common time to just wake up in the middle of the night, which is really morning.
It
Yeah.
was like 4:30 this morning. I've been up ever since.
3:44, that seems like an odd time. I know I am on a different schedule than that,
When you got to pee, you got to pee. Doesn't
That's
really
true.
matter what time it is.
but that my pee schedule is different than that.
You're not a 3:44
No.
peer.
I sleep right through 3:44.
So I get up at 4:45, and at 3:44, if I wake up then, I'm having an internal debate in my head. Do I get up or do I just wait it out?
I think it's absolutely incredible what your mind will, and
Oh,
I know for a fact I've talked about this on the show, what your mind can talk you in and out of.
Yeah.
In a sleep kind of a mode.
Yeah.
Like that.
3:44, I'm just staring. It's like, do I get up? Do
I feel like I could get up.
but
But you know what? This is all
I
internal
know.
conversation. But 45 minutes would feel pretty good to slay right here. But I'm already awake. I might as well get my day started.
Yeah.
Drink some coffee.
Well,
take a walk.
I'm more thinking, all right, will my bladder explode if I lay here for another hour?
Or you could be thinking about that. Let's push it.
Let's see what the limits of my bladder
Because
are.
I'm not going to let myself wet the bed
Again.
yet. Again.
Again.
Yeah. This is all good stuff. I want to keep reading
Yeah,
this.
we got a lot more.
We'll read more of those later.
We got a
That's-
lot more of those.
It's good stuff. 7:40. We shall let's take our last break, and we'll be back to get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers, and sellers to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Family-friendly Halloween treat. Visit the Midwest Haunted Rail. Unlimited rides on the Ghost Train, trolley, and carousel, blow-ups, and carnival ride, all for one low price. Kids 4 and under free. Scare up some fun at Midwest Haunted Rails, McMillan Park, Mount Pleasant.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Never apologize, Dick. Welcome back, everybody. Never apologize for counting down. It's okay. The show takes precedence over whatever else I want to talk about off air. It's okay. Would you agree, Boss
I agree.
Man Matt? I mean, you are the boss.
Hey, Nick controls the time.
So I'm told.
It's all things run through that.
Indeed. Nope, we're not going to talk about that. I thought I liked it better when Ray said, I once helped a guy move, and he only had 5 boxes.
Right.
And if he'd have just stopped there, that'd have been fine. Because then I thought my comment was going to be, Ray, just because the guy's got 5 houses, you can't count moving somebody that's basically a nomad, homeless person.
You don't know. Maybe there were 5 refrigerator boxes. You don't know.
Could be. Well, never thought about that.
You put a whole couch in there.
Now we're talking.
Now you're talking.
Could
something.
get 100,000 things in that. Matt, let's get set for the day.
Time 7:45 a.m. It is the 10th day of September. September 10th.
September 10th.
Temperature in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, Washington, 53 degrees. Lots of sun and clear skies today. And Tim is being so polite and quiet over there. Appreciate that.
Probably doesn't even come out. Does that even? Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Lots of
really
sun, clear
loud?
skies. High of 83, low of 53. Fairfield area today. Songs and stories with Sarah for ages 0 to 5 will be today at 10:15 a.m. at the Fairfield Public Library. It's Taco Tuesday at 2 different locations in Mount Pleasant tonight. You can go to the Moose Lodge between 5 and 7, or the Mount Pleasant Christian School between 5 or 6:30, or if you time it right, you can go to both. Go to one of 5, eat up, take a break, go back the other one.
It's a taco off.
It's a taco off. Yeah, he said whatever. Ray, sorry. I'm easily distracted.
Oh. You don't remember this story?
Was
Ray moving you?
Maybe. Well, Ray and I went to college. We went to college together, and we put everything, both of us. Now this is going into a dorm room, so it's not like we needed a ton of
Back
stuff.
when we had station wagons.
Well, I had an S10 Blazer with the seat folded down, so you had a back. So everything that Ray and I both had combined were in the back of an S10 Blazer. But that was going into a dorm. The Demons, the Washington Demons 7th and 8th grade football team hosts Sigourney Keota starting at 4:30 for the 7th grade and 6 o'clock for the 8th grade tonight. And the Demon volleyball team hosts Burlington with action starting at 5:45 for the freshmen. On this day in history in 1984.
Gee, many Christmas.
84. Alex Trebek debuted as the host of the TV game show Jeopardy. I would have never guessed that far back.
Well, that show and Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Good night.
Yes. Wheel of Fortune settled on Ryan Seacrest. I think Jeopardy's still trying to figure out who they're... Although they got that Kid Jennings guy.
Yeah, that Jennings is good. And I didn't think that...
Mayim Bialik or whatever.
I can't say her name.
Whatever.
She looks like... And she's actually very smart.
She's extremely smart.
Yeah.
She's like got a rocket...
She's
literally a
doctor
rocket
or
scientist,
something, right?
I think. Yeah.
Oh, the one from Sheldon.
Yeah.
I think that she does. I don't watch it anymore because that stuff's over my head. Frankly, when I can't get to $200 questions,
sometimes it's fun to watch the celebrities because they don't know squat.
They're just like you and I,
They're
aren't
just
they?
like us.
Mm-hmm. I'd put Ray on there though.
Just
my money's on Ray.
Full of you,
Ray and Jimmy.
Knowledge. So, gentlemen, how do you weigh a millennial?
Oh no, I couldn't imagine.
In Instagrams.
Get that, Nick? Uber Nick. I like it. I think that's it.
All right. Well, Jeff coined it.
I think that's it. It's gonna. I think it might be it. I like it when it's my idea, but I like it even better when it's our.
I'm gonna have to start putting people on the payroll. Ray has given us lots of content today. Jeff is naming our producer.
This is the whole point of this.
I know.
People. We want you to just give us stuff to talk about.
Yeah, and you did it. You did a fine job.
So great show. Guests, everybody that tuned in today.
Yes,
that's what we like. So that's work for us because we can talk.
Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow because we don't have anything to talk about then either. So please help us again tomorrow.
So let this just be the beginning. So thank you all for joining. Thank you all for listening. Those who don't turn in and comment, like most of my family, and so I know you're out there, but you just don't comment very often. And I know it's busy, getting kids ready for school. You're choring cattle. You're doing things like that.
Well, Tiffany used to be a regular, and now she's my sister. She's
gone.
I know. She's got kids going to school.
Where's Mom?
She was.
Was she here this morning?
There this morning, I think.
I think she was in there.
We didn't really say your hellos this morning.
I know. I haven't done that.
Jeannie in there.
Yeah, Jeannie.
No Martha.
No Mom.
No Mom?
Now I'm sad.
She must have overslept.
Yeah, she probably did.
Maybe.
Yeah, she can.
She's retired. She can do what she wants.
Indeed. All right, that's all for today. We look forward to you coming back tomorrow. We'll see you then, folks.